A firefighter in Powell County has been put on administrative leave after a social media post circulated showing him hanging out of the window of a car. Fire officials say the behavior is not tolerated and further disciplinary action has been taken. The Powell County Judge Executive says the incident jeopardized everyone's safety.
He could have lost balance, fell out of the car, and according to the witness, they were at a high rate of speed, and so it could have caused somebody else to wreck, by coming up on it and seeing somebody hanging out the window, driver any attention, they could be going, and run off the road, or they could have hit head on or anything like that.
The firefighter will remain on leave pending a board of directors meeting, and their information has been turned over to law enforcement.